8 candidates have qualified. The frontrunner, Donald Trump, the former president, is expected to skip the debate. As you can see in the lower left of your screen, our next guest has met the polling threshold, but has until Monday night, 9 Eastern, to find enough donors, and that is former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson. He joins us live now from Des Moines, Iowa, where he's campaigning. Governor, thanks so much for joining us. You now have roughly 53 hours, I think I have that right, to meet the RNC's donor requirement. Are we going to see you on that debate stage on Wednesday?
Jim, absolutely. You're going to see me on that debate stage. You have to have 40,000 unique donors. We're up to 38,000, and so we're almost there. And thousands have come in the last couple of days to asa2024.com and given us $1. People here at the Iowa State Fair have helped out. So we're going to be there, excited about telling the truth about Donald Trump, but also talking about the future of our country.
And I do want to get to that, but if you're not able to qualify for the debate, what do you do at that point? Do you reassess whether the campaign should continue? Does that, impair your campaign in any way?
Well, again, I'm going to be there. Obviously, if someone doesn't make the debate stage, they've got to evaluate where they are and where their campaign can go. But this is critically important, this debate stage, because Iowans, folks in New Hampshire, are all looking at there the first time to really compare the candidates. So it's critical to be there, and it's going to be a very good discussion even if Donald Trump is not there, because we're going to have to give our views of January 6th and our views of Donald Trump's leadership. So I think my voice is critically important, and I will be there.
And you've spoken out against the RNC requirement to support the eventual nominee. We've talked about it on this program. Are you going to sign that loyalty pledge? Maybe catch me up to speed here. Maybe you already have. What's the latest on that?
Well, they're not submitting that to us until we meet the 40,000 threshold. But
okay.
Yes, my intention is to sign that so I can be on the debate stage. And my view is that I'll support the nominee of the party. I don't believe that nominee is going to be Donald Trump.
And it appears Trump, as you said, is not going to take part in the debate. What's your take on that? Why is he skipping the debate in your view?
Well, at first I would think that he made the decision he can't effectively campaign and deal with his 4 criminal cases at the same time, but it sounds like he's got a counter-producing event going on. So it looks to me like he's just saying, I'm more important than the debate, I'm more important than the party, I'm more important than presenting and defending my positions for the American people. I think it's a mistake on his part. And whether he's there or not, the candidates are going to have to state their positions on what he's done, how we distinguish ourselves. So he will be there in absentia, but he will not escape the evaluation of the candidates that are on the stage, including myself.
And as you know, Governor, authorities in Fulton County, Georgia, where that 4th indictment was filed, they have suggested that the former president may have to submit himself to fingerprinting and potentially a mugshot later next week. We're hearing that that could occur on Thursday or Friday of next week. What is that going to say to the world if we see the former president getting a mugshot?
Well, I don't think it's preferred. I don't think it's necessary. Whenever you look at the way the special counsel has handled that, they've avoided that. So it's unnecessary. I know they're trying to treat everybody the same, and the mugshots are not a fun thing to go through. So I prefer not, but that's up to the sheriff and the local prosecutor there.
Isn't that kind of letting him off the hook, though, if the other people who are indicted in that case surrender themselves and they have to get mugshots, but Donald Trump doesn't?
Sure it does. Sure, it's a separate, in the same way that nobody else goes into court with Secret Service around them. We've never been through anything like this, and he needs to understand the impact that his decisions, which led to these indictments, are going to have on our body politic, on the election coming up, on the debate, and on the discussion of the issues. I talk to people in Iowa, they're asking me about inflation. They're asking me about what I'm going to do on border security and fentanyl. And that's what we've got to focus on, and what he's doing is a great distraction from the serious issues in our country.
I suspect the issue of Ukraine is going to come up during this debate. And this past week, I spoke with one of your opponents, Vivek Ramaswamy, who's rising in the polls. I asked him about his position that he would allow Russian President Vladimir Putin to keep parts of Ukraine that have been captured thus far. Let's listen to that. I want to get your reaction on the other side.
I would freeze the current lines of control, and that would leave parts of the Donbas region with Russia. I would also further make a commitment that NATO will not admit Ukraine to NATO. But there are even greater wins that I will get for the United States in return. The top of the list. No, our goal should not be for Putin to lose. Our goal should be for America to win.
Governor, what do you think of that? Should it be the policy of the U.S. for Putin to lose, or what?
Well, first of all, Vivek's policies that he articulates allows Putin to win. He allows Russia to win. And no, that's not in the national interest of the United States of America. That shows weakness. That rewards Russia for doing the invasion. They get what they want and keeps Ukraine out of NATO, but also gives them territory. That's just flat wrong. This obviously will be discussed in the debate. Donald Trump had some comments on that as well, but no, I could not disagree more with what Vivek's articulated.
All right, well, Governor Hutchinson, thanks very much for your time. Good luck getting on that debate stage. Maybe we'll talk to you about it on the other side. Appreciate the time.
All right, thank you. Good to be with you.
Thank you, Governor. We appreciate it.